Looking muddy. Help, blend away. Hey guys, it's me Sylvia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be another video with my little brother Adam. Love him. We love him on the Sylvia Gani channel, don't we? Him and my mom were visiting me for a couple of weeks for my launch party. I know, cutest family ever, so supportive. I asked you guys in the last video we did where he tried copying my makeup. Get your beauty blender. I gave you a miniature one just because you're miniature. Put it down your neck. You almost done? Because I'm finishing up here.
I'm gonna put some on my neck, on my chest, on my butt.
On your butt. What else would you want to see with Adam before he leaves? And a lot of you guys said, get him to go buy your makeup. And so I asked him how he felt about the idea. And you guys, he was so excited. He literally took my credit card and was ready to go like in a second. You know how Adam lives for the camera. So I took him to Ulta to basically buy me a full face worth of makeup. He is 7. So I did give him this little post-it note that just had like the basics of what he needs to get, like foundation, primer, concealer, you know. Also, I want to announce in this video that the giveaway winners have all been chosen. A huge thank you to everybody that entered the S Club holiday giveaway. But these are the winners. I'll put them up on the screen, so give them a huge congratulations. There will be more giveaways in the future, so don't get sad. Don't get sad. Okay, I promise we'll do more. And you guys will be getting your packages shipped out this week. We're working on it right now. But yeah, congratulations to all the winners. Without further ado, let's roll the footage from Ulta. We are arriving, Adam. Are you ready for this? He's so excited. Okay, Adam, we have arrived. You got your bag, so you can put all your products you choose in there. I also made you a list with the type of stuff that you have to get. $360.28. So he managed to get a ton of stuff from Ulta. I really let him go wild with it, okay? He almost tried to get like 5 of the same mascara. I don't know why. He didn't, but he tried. He spent $360.28. And on the way to the cash register, he found the James Charles Morphe palette, which I'm excited about. But everything else is like random, and I don't know what we got in here. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, so now let's search for a primer.
Primer.
Nice. So you want to get that one? That's the tester, so you got to get a new one.
What about this? Oh, that's a tester too. Stop testing me. I think I want the poreless one. TARTE.
TARTE? So for primer, he got the Tarte Poreless Mattifying Primer. And if it was up to Adam, he probably would have gotten everything from the Tarte gondola. I don't know why. He kept just going back to it. So let's give it a go. I used to be all about mattifying primers, but I feel like I've told you guys recently I've tried to stay away from them just because if you do have large pores, they kind of fill them in and make them even larger over time. So I'll usually only save mattifying primers for like a night or an event that I really know that I need my skin to be flawless, but I definitely don't make a habit of using these type of primers every day because I know it's not really good for your skin. So primer's on and it does what it says it's supposed to do. It literally smoothed out my nose pores completely. It feels very silicone-y and like that silky feeling like most mattifying primers are. So I like it for what it says it's supposed to do. Good job, Adam. I like this choice. It was a good option. And the next item he had to pick out was foundation. We're back at the Tarte area. How are you gonna know if it's gonna match me, bro?
I don't know.
Well, don't you want to put it up to my face or something?
Oh, it kind of matches, I guess. I think this one's good.
The lightest one?
Definitely.
Don't
Is that enough?
Okay, so now swatch it. Oh god, he just put it on my face. What's the shade like, Adam?
Not really. I think we should go lighter.
Lighter? Okay.
Okay, last test.
Oh god. Oh, Adam, that's so much.
I've decided to go in light neutral.
So yet again, he picked an item from Tarte. I mean, we can't be mad. I like Tarte. This is their Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I've had this in my makeup collection for a really long time. I just never really reached for it. So today we're gonna rediscover it. You know, some products are just like that. They don't blow you away. And then when you have a makeup collection as big as mine, kind of gets lost in there. And I forget to try things out again. It's just so competitive in my makeup collection, you know. Damn it, Adam. He wanted to go lighter too. He was very confused. He did not know how this whole shade thing went. He was ready to get me the darkest shade at one point, and then he switched up and was ready to give me the lightest shade. I was like, hello, buddy. Can you at least test it and match it on my skin? And I should not have done that because that really opened a can of worms for the rest of the Ulta trip. He basically tried out every single item on my face before deciding on it, but this is obviously way too light for me. So this is like a medium to full coverage. I'm trying to build it, but it's not building very well on my problem areas. It's got a very natural natural finish though. Like it definitely still looks like my skin. So foundation's on. Your girl's looking a little ghostly, not gonna lie. Literally look like I came back from the dead, but it's okay. Adam, you tried your best. It's all that matters. Next up is concealer.
So this is for your face?
Which shade do you think is good? Oh God. Are we testing everything on my face? Okay, that's good, not that much. You think it's good if I blend it?
Definitely not.
Heck no? Okay.
I think this might work. It looks really dark.
Good.
Yeah, perfect.
For concealer, Adam got the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer, and he got it in medium golden. I don't know why he thought he needs to get a darker concealer than my foundation, but I mean, clearly all the videos we've done together did not teach him much. Oh God, this is so much darker than my foundation. I'm just gonna put this everywhere so we can fix the color of the foundation to make me look a little bit more tan. Usually I like to go lighter with my concealer and a little bit darker with my foundation, so like he played me for sure. Bare Minerals is also a really natural makeup brand. We love Bare Minerals. It's so much darker than my foundation. Like I have to put this everywhere. Low-key, that concealer kind of helped us out. Oh, I don't think he actually got an eyeshadow primer, so let's use this concealer while we're at it. We gotta make do with what he got us. Honestly, this is a very wet and creamy concealer. Probably won't be great as an eyeshadow primer. So concealer is completely on, and it's definitely more of a light to medium coverage, and it gives you a very natural satin finish. I would wear this on like the days where it's like my no makeup days, just as a quick little spot treatment. Only thing is Adam did not get a setting powder, so my concealer is already creasing. So now let's move on to brows.
Next is brow product. Ooh, this one says brow master. I think you're gonna definitely be able to master your brows if I get you this.
Which one do you think is the right shade? Honey, cocoa, chestnut, or coffee?
No, that's way too dark. Thanks, honey. I think that's good.
So for brows, Adam was still at the Bare Minerals gondola after he got that concealer, so he found the Brow Master sculpting pencil from them, and he gave me the shade Honey. Don't know why, because that's literally for blondes. I mean, I do always say I like to make my brow hairs a little bit lighter, but come on now, that's like nothing's happening. At least this pencil has a spoolie brush on the end of it. See, I need something darker here to help fill in the tail of my brow. The pencil itself is really nice. It's really creamy. It's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a thicker pencil than I'm used to, but it is doing a good job of just filling it in really quickly. So brows are on. We don't hate them, but I would have gone one shade darker if it was me, but I kind of like how it made my brows overall a shade lighter. It looks much softer. Next up, I think I'm gonna cheat and prime my lids real quick before we go in with the eyeshadows that Adam chose, just because, you know, to really give them a fair review, I wanna prime my lid like I normally would for eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use the MAC Soft Group Paint Pot. So now let's move on to the rest of the face makeup before we do our eyeshadow. Now we're looking for bronzer.
So in the same thing, it has to be bronzer, blush, highlight.
Let me see your face.
I need a mirror.
What do you think? Good match?
No. Let's try different bronzer. Ooh, look, that says Creator Face Palette. Oh, whoa, it has bronzer, highlight, and eyeshadow.
So Adam found the Pure Cosmetics Creator Palette and was all hyped up because there is a bronzer and a highlight in here and eyeshadows. It was a 3-in-1. He was shook. So we are gonna save the James palette for my eyes, and we'll use the Pure Cosmetics palette for the bronzer and the highlight in there. This palette looks gorgeous too. Like, it swatches beautifully. I've been so close to buying it like so many times, and I don't know why I never did, but now I get to try it out. So we go in with the bronzer in there. Looks a little bit gray in the pan. I'm a little concerned, but let's see how it applies. It's going on really smoothly. I was worried about it going on a little bit muddy on that foundation. I think the gray in this foundation makes it a good contour shade, but maybe not so great for giving you that sun-kissed bronze look. So I'd probably normally just focus this right in the hollows of my cheeks, but I usually like to take bronzer all around my face. Looking muddy. Help. Blend away. I don't really like it as a bronzer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna try and mix this eyeshadow into that bronzer to help get a little bit more warmth in there. Oh, honey, it's working. It's really pretty now. DIY. Make do with what you have. Apply that around my forehead. Wow, my complexion is coming together, you guys. So because that's actually working, let's mix those two shades together again and do a little bit of a nose contour. Okay, so that was definitely a hack. That bronzer is 20 times better when you mix it in with that one shadow, and it almost becomes the perfect bronze tour shade. Get it? Contour, bronzing. My nose looks snatched now. Did Adam low-key know what he was doing? So now let's go in with the highlight in the palette. palette, we definitely finessed that contour. It looks really, really good. My complexion, I'm really liking it so far. Definitely more dewy than I'm normally used to, but I like it. It looks glowy and natural. Oh, this is definitely the perfect highlight shade for me. That champagne kind of gold peachy reflect. Yes, Adam, thank you. Killed it. So it's on my cheekbones. I'll also apply a little bit down the bridge of my nose, help with that nose contour and highlight. Ooh, so I'm actually really liking this palette so far. I mean, I kind of wish I didn't have to blend those shades for a perfect bronze tour, but I'm glad it worked out in the end. And let me just swatch a couple of these shadows for you guys so you know how gorgeous they are. Like, oh, that swatch literally gave me goosebumps. They did not come to play. So last up for the face makeup would be blush. Okay, so now what do you have to get?
Blush.
Blush.
Blush. Blush.
Oh, Adam. Oh my God.
That's good. Okay.
So which one do you think is a good color for blush?
What's it called? Pink grapefruit.
So Adam chose the Laura Geller Baked Blush-N-Brighten in pink grapefruit. It has a really cute little compartment, a mirror on one half of it. And I've never tried these Laura Geller blushes, but they look really beautiful. I probably wouldn't have picked this shade if it was me shopping for it, but I don't think we'll have much issues with it. Like, it still looks really pretty. With baked blushes, the formula is meant to be way more long wearing and way smoother because of the way that they make it. Kind of went crazy with it, so let's blend. And it's blending really well into the bronzer and highlight. Wow, it looks like it's just part of my skin. It's beautiful. How is Adam low-key killing it? And my makeup has looked better than ever. That's what I want to know. So blush is completely on. It is gorgeous. I think the formula of this blush was perfect for this makeup look overall so far because we have a more glowy, dewy, natural kind of complexion going. We like it. Before we go any farther, you know, I gotta give the shout out of the video. Shout out to Shaynissa1 on Twitter. Girl, you watched my last video and glammed it up for your exam. You did a bomb look using my palette, and I see you showing lots of love on Twitter. So shout out to you. Keep killing it and keep tagging me on those looks that you do with the palette, girl. Love you. So for eyes, Adam chose a few items. Bro, pick a bonus item.
Are these glitters? Found you.
What color did you get?
The blue one.
Amazing. What? On the way to the cash, he managed to grab the James Charles Morphe palette, so I'm excited about that. But he also kind of played me and got like a really bright blue heavy metal glitter from Urban Decay. First taking this shade in the palette. So let's take that and just dust it all over the lid and kind of set that eyeshadow primer that I went in there with. I want to do kind of like a blown out blue sparkly eye. So I want to make sure that those shadows are going to be able to smoothly blend out and not really like stick straight down onto my eye. You know what I'm saying? So now let's take this shade in the palette, and I'm gonna take that on a really big fluffy blending brush and apply that right underneath my brow bone and kind of above my crease. And using a really big blending brush like this is gonna give me that really nice diffused, blown out transition shade that I really want with this color. Also taking that shade to my lower lash line. This is a really gorgeous transition shade. I love it. Now I'm gonna mix these two matte kind of blue shades together, and let's take that into our crease, first packing it on and then blending it out. These definitely wouldn't have been like the first shades I would have reached for if Adam hadn't picked that blue glitter liner. But I've also kind of been wanting to try blue wintry eyes, so who knows, this could be that time. So I know James said this shade is best when you pack it on and then blend, so let's do that. Let's also take those shades and bring them to the lower lash line. And now I'm just gonna pack on that lighter blue right into the crease to make sure that it's as intense as we can make it there. So now going in with this baby blue shimmery shade in the palette. So now I'm going in with a wet brush, putting that shade all over my lid. Oh, that's a beautiful icy shimmery blue. I love that. And I'm even gonna bring that up and into my crease a little bit. I think I need to cheat you guys. I've been dying to use this blue in the new Lancome holiday palette. What is this? Lancome Starlight Sparkle palette. Like this blue, it would be so perfect for this eye look, you guys. I have to. I'm gonna just pack a little bit of that on top. Oh, it is stunning. So now let's take that baby blue in the James Charles palette and take that right on to the inner corner of our lower lash line here. Definitely would recommend using the shimmers wet. They just look phenomenal when you wet them. I'm gonna even mix that a little bit with the white shade in the palette just to make it a little bit of a lighter blue. So now let's take that Urban Decay Heavy Metal glitter liner in Gamma Ray, and I'm gonna apply that on the inner corner, also right on my inner kind of tear duct here on the bottom. I'm also gonna apply some of that on my lid just to give some extra sparkle. So now I'm gonna mix that baby blue shimmer with the second lightest shimmer in the palette and do a little inner corner highlight. Now let's take this dark blue shimmer more. And I'm just gonna line the outer corner of my lash line with that. So shadow is basically done. I just couldn't help myself. I popped also a blue eye pencil in my waterline, but I'm glad I finally got to play with the James Charles palette. I definitely got a little bit out of my comfort zone with this blue, but I like it. So good job, Adam.
Next, mascara. Oh my, how high.
So pick one.
I pick LASHBOSS.
You like LASHBOSS?
This one.
Nice. I don't need that many. For mascara, he got the Laura Geller Lash Boss. It's supposed to give you major length, volume, and curl. I have not tried this mascara. It's got a very fat little tube here. Love that. And it's very spiky. Let's see how it does. Very prickly. I'm kind of poking my eye a little bit. You need to be careful with this one. Okay, I'm on like layer 4. I mean, my lashes don't look bad, but it's definitely not my favorite type of wand. These little prickly wands like really add length to your lashes, but it's harder to add volume. And they're also kind of hard to work with. I feel like I prick my eye a little bit too much with them. So that mascara is definitely underwhelming for me, but it's not bad. You know, my lashes look average. I had to use a lot of layers, but then they started to look a little bit like spider legs, so I stopped. Hopefully the false lashes will save the look. Okay, what else do you have?
Wait, fake lashes. I think I saw some.
He knows Ulta better than I do, damn. Which ones are your favorite style?
I don't know. These ones are very fake. I'll just go with these ones.
So Adam ended up finding some false lashes at the MAC gondola, but then he ended up choosing this style all on his own, and I'm so glad he did, because these are the MAC 48 lashes. They were my go-to style. When I worked at MAC, I would wear these every single shift. They were my favorite MAC lashes. So I'm gonna put these on off camera just to save time. Be right back.
12 seconds later.
So lashes are on. They look just as good as I remember. I don't know I ever stopped using these MAC 48 lashes. My OGs. Yes, Adam. Rediscovering products. Love that. So next up is lips. So now you're looking at lip products. Do you think it's a good color? Are you breakdancing or makeup shopping? What's going on here? Okay, throw that in. I expected him to get like a lipstick, a lip gloss, something like that, but he randomly found this one. So this is the Smashbox lip liner in Audition. I personally would wear like a really like brownish nude lip with this, but this is more of a pink lip. Let's apply that. I'm just glad he got me a nude. I thought it'd be more pink. It's actually looking very nude on my lips. Is anything even going on my lips? What is going on here? This is like the perfect shade to overline your lips with, because it's the exact same shade as my lips. I'm shook right now with how Adam literally chose products that are working out so well for me. It goes with the eye, and I like the color. I love it. You guys, it's so cute. Ew, that's not cute though. All right, you guys, so this is the final look. So now let's FaceTime Adam and see what he thinks of the final look. He's back home in Canada now, but it's okay. We can see what he thinks over FaceTime. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Adam. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, camera.
Look, this is the makeup look I did with the stuff that you bought. Isn't it nice? I did a blue eye because of the blue glitter you got. Ooh. You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love you. Was it worth $400, you think?
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
Where are you? Come.
Mom, look at the makeup look I did with the stuff Adam bought. My mom almost crapped herself when she saw the price of all the stuff, by the way.
That's the makeup I bought.
Do you like it?
That's actually so freaking cool, Sylvia.
Look at my
How do you
mom.
do that? You're becoming better and better every day, like crazy.
Thanks, Mom. I love you. So Adam likes it. It's a success. This was a really fun challenge. The only thing that I really didn't like right off the bat was the contour. It was very muddy, but we made it work. And I feel like for a lot of the stuff, we made it work. That foundation was definitely not my shade, but the concealer saved us. I still wish I had a more full coverage concealer for my under eye. It's very creamy. I didn't have anything to set my face, so I'm feeling oily and like things are slipping and sliding. You know, I need to lock it in with something. This challenge is actually really, really cool because I rediscovered a lot of products that I kind of left on the back burner. And I also found some new products that I wouldn't normally try, or different shades that I wouldn't normally try, like the blush and the brows were not shades that I would normally reach for, but they look really good. I'm gonna give the foundation another try in my proper shade with setting powder and all of that, because I'm really liking how like glowy and dewy and youthful my skin looks right now. So all in all, Adam killed it. He killed it. It was pricey, but he killed it. So bravo, Adam. But that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you watched the whole thing, definitely subscribe. And if you haven't bought the greatest palette out right now, then you definitely need to click right here to purchase my BH Cosmetics palette, because it is the greatest palette you'll ever need, the only palette you'll ever need in your life, okay? Just go buy it right here. And tag me in your photos because you could win a shout out of the next video. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.